Hey, how you doing? Welcome to Squad Builder Shoutouts. So in today's video I am bringing you guys a 300k team, a 400k team and a 500k team. But first, if you guys need ultimate team coins, make sure you go over to awoherd.com. It is the best and most reliable place to get your ultimate team coins, and don't forget to use Mr. DJM at checkout to get yourselves a nice 5% discount. So as always, we are just going to jump straight into this. So if you guys do enjoy the video, don't forget to like and subscribe and all that good stuff. But yeah, let's get into our first shout out, and it does come from Gecko Slicer, who says 300k hybrid using Bernardo Silva. So as you can see on screen, this is the team I've gone with. It's in a 4-3-3 formation. However, I do change the formation in game to 4-1-2-1-2 with the central midfielders. So in goal, of course, we've got the 90 rated ter Stegen. We've got Carvajal in the right back position. A centre back partnership of Militao and Diego Carlos with a left back whose name I can't pronounce. We've got a very nice midfield three of Fred, Fabinho and Valverde, and then we've got a front three of Bernardo Silva, Gabriel Jesus and Eden Hazard. So as I mentioned in game, I would change the formation to 4-1-2-1-2 with the central midfielders. This is actually my favourite formation on FIFA 21. So I would have Fabinho, of course, as the CDM, Valverde right central midfield, Fred in the left central midfield, Bernardo Silva as the cam, and then Hazard and Jesus up front. And I thought this team played very well. You might have a slight question mark, can Hazard play up front? And to that I would say of course he can. He's a quality player and he was superb in this team. I think Bernardo Silva is actually more suited to playing as a cam. I thought he did very well in the team, and also I was very impressed with Valverde. It was my first time using him and he's a really overpowered central midfielder. So yeah, overall for a 300k team, I think this is a very solid squad. So I will show you guys the custom tactics I used with this team, as you can see on screen. So we've got 4 on the width and the depth. I went with a possession style of football. You can keep very good possession with having 4 central midfielders, of course, and the width is fairly narrow, as you can see. So yeah, those are the custom tactics. Play instructions, I would tell Bernardo Silva actually to stay forward to get into the box cross, Fred cover the centre, Valverde cover the centre, and then Fabinho cut the passing lanes, stay back while attacking, cover the centre. And as always, I do tell the fullbacks to stay back while attacking. So yeah, that is the 300k team. Okay, so we are moving on to our second squad builder shout out, and it does come from Bob Bradley, who says, can you make a 400k team in a 4-3-2-1 formation? So as you can see on screen, this is the team that I've gone with. So in goal we have got Atois, I think that's how you say his name. I probably would recommend trying to get Courtois if you've got a few more coins lying around, but yeah, I went with this guy. We've got Jesus Navas in the right back position. We've got a centre back partnership of Nacho Fernandez and Luca Hernandez, and we've also got Alphonso Davies in the left back position. We've got a midfield trio of Marcus Llorente, Sissoko and Leon Goretzka, and then we've got a front three of Gareth Bale, Heung-min Son and Jamie Vardy. So I thought this team played very well in game. I love that front three, Bale, Vardy and Heung-min Son. I think that is a big goal threat. All three of them very clinical in front of goal. You've got a very industrious midfield. All three of those midfielders can do a bit of everything. They've got good work rate, good defensively, and yeah, I thought the midfield was very solid, and defensively as well I thought the team did pretty decent. So I will show you guys my custom tactics that I went with for this side, and I didn't really change too much in comparison to the previous team. I changed it to balanced instead of possession style, and I did up the width by 1, but apart from that I've kept it very similar. So in terms of play instructions, I would probably tell Jamie Vardy to stay forwards and get him behind. Of course, that's his main strength. Use his pace, get him in behind. For Son and Bale, I'd probably just leave it as it is. You could maybe tell him to get him behind as well if you wanted to. So for Goretzka, I would probably just tell him to stay on the edge of the box cross and cover the centre. If you wanted to get some more players into the box, you could maybe tell him to get into the box, but for me I told him to stay on the edge. For Sissoko, stay back while attacking, stay on the edge of the box cross and to cover the centre. And then Llorente, I just told him to stay on the edge of the box cross and to cover the centre as well. It depends how attacking you want to go, but for me I like to play fairly defensive, so I do have all 3 midfielders staying back. But if you wanted to maybe tell at least one of these players to get into the box, you could do that. And as always, I do tell both the fullbacks to stay back while attacking. So yeah, that is the 400k team. Okay, so we are moving on to our third and final shout out, and it does come from Osin Team Lee, who says, can you make a 500k team with Paulo Dybala? So as you can see on screen, this is the team I've gone with. So it is in a 4-5-1 formation. However, I do change the formation in game. I went with the 4-2-3-1 wide formation, but you could actually go with a few different formations with this team. You can maybe go 4-4-2 as well. So in goal, we have got the 88 rated Danovich. At right back, we've got the 83 Semedo. We've got a centre back partnership of Kostas Manolas and Koulibaly. Then at left back, we've got Alex Telles. Then we've got Adama Traore in the right midfield. Milinkovic-Savic in the centre of the midfield with Rashford left midfield. Then the two cams, Roger Nainggolan and Dries Mertens, and then up top is Paulo Dybala. So as I mentioned, I did change the formation in game to 4-2-3-1 wide. So what I would do is I would have Mertens up front with Dybala as the cam. Then I would have Traore, of course, on the right hand side. Marcus Rashford would go onto the left hand side with Nainggolan and Milinkovic-Savic as the two holding midfielders. If you wanted to though, you could go over 4-4-2. I think this team could definitely play this system, and I think there's a few options you could do in terms of your personnel. So you could actually potentially go Mertens and Dybala up front, or if you wanted to, you could maybe put Mertens as a left midfielder and put Rashford up front. So it's up to you in terms of what formation you want to go with, but I think the 4-2-3-1 is probably the better option to go with. I do like Dybala as a cam. I think he plays slightly better as a cam than as a striker. So in terms of the custom tactics, they are actually the same as the previous side. So yeah, I'm going to move straight on to the play instructions. For Mertens, I would probably tell him to get in behind. Of course, he's very pacey, so probably best to get him in behind as much as possible. I'd maybe tell Dybala to get into the box across as well, and for Rashford and Traore, I'd probably just leave it how it is. Again, you could potentially tell them to get in behind, especially Traore. He's so quick on this game. So in terms of the CDMs, it'd be cut the passing lane, stay back while attacking, and of course cover the centre. And as always, I do tell both the fullbacks to stay back while attacking as well. So yeah, that is the 500k team. So guys, those are all three teams, and I thought all three of those teams actually played pretty well for me. I thought in particular that 500k team was very nice. A few players that stood out. Rashford, really good on this game. Adama Traore is a very fun card to use, and I actually thought Koulibaly was very good at the back for me. So let me know what you think of all three squads in the comments below, and if you guys do actually want to feature in the next episode of Squad Builder Shoutouts, all you've got to do is just comment down below a team you would like me to make. It could be a certain league, around a certain player, certain formation, whatever it is, comment below and you could be in with a chance of featuring in the next episode. But yeah guys, I think that will just about do it for today. So if you have enjoyed the video, don't forget to drop a like on it, and if you are new to the channel and you haven't already subscribed, if you could do that, I would really appreciate it. But yeah guys, that will do it for today, so thank you for watching. I will catch you in the next video.